to speak against whenever it's time.
You're recognized.
Mr. Speaker, members, thank you so much. I'm sorry, Mr. President, members, thank you so much. Harken back to old times in the House. I apologize. Senator Schwertner and I both came from the House of Representatives. We call that the People's House. I've already said enough on this bill, and I don't need to say much more. But there are so many needs across this state. There's people, I mentioned Quitman and Mineola earlier. There's people in Mejia. There's people in Carthage. There's people in Dumas. There's people in El Paso and all about this state that don't have food to put on their table. They don't have health care to speak of. They don't have adequate housing. Auto insurance in this state is through the roof. In the last 5 years, our auto insurance has gone up 50%. Corporate profits and corporate greed have gone up like nobody's business. And yet here today, we're going to pass a bill, I suppose, that'll create some kind of reserve of some currency that the vast majority of Texans don't have. Not 99% of them, not 99.99% of Texans do not have this currency. We know that it is a highly volatile currency and admittedly an unregulated currency. And yet here we stand passing a bill to allow us to go and create this reserve as some kind of a backstop against bad economies, when everything that we have seen from Bitcoin and any other alternative coin shows us that it is not counter-cyclical. Unlike gold in a bad economy, gold is up here, the economy's down here. That doesn't happen with Bitcoin. When the economy's down, Bitcoin is down. And the fluctuations on this stuff is insanity. And everything that we've seen from this president and beyond has been nothing more than market manipulation for the few. And members, if you don't know what that means, market manipulation, tomorrow they'll say, Bitcoin passed the Texas Senate, and tomorrow Bitcoin will be up 15%. And then it'll be down the next day, 30%. Who knows? God knows. But we have so many real concerns in this state and so many of our citizens that are asking for real help. And the last thing that we need to do is go benefit some techno bro. I think that's what they call them. Because there's nothing about this that makes it some alternative coin, as they call it. It should be called klepto, not crypto. But that's where we are here today, creating a piece of legislation that doesn't help any one of our constituents in a real way. And so respectfully, Senator, and respectfully, members and Mr. President, I'm voting no here today.
Senator.